exploring Manon, doing some of the side tasks. We became Swoop Champion last time. Swoop, there it is. Indeed. Okay. Where were we? I think we talked to everybody in the Swoop Den. We kind of stuck it to Cassandra Mateo. Feels good. She wasn't very happy about it. I don't know that we want to go to the Sith base quite yet, so I think we want to just kind of go back around the circumference of Manon a little bit. Song's so epic. Braden's gotten so good at making music production. It's crazy. We've done everything here. I don't think we don't need to go back to the Republic conference or Enclave yet. We don't need to go to the Visitors Hotel yet. So I think we just keep heading into the West Central. I think there's some more side stuff before we need to go into the Sith Enclave and do all that business. And at that point, once we go into the Sith Enclave, I don't think I'm going to want Jolie for that aspect. I think we want HK for that. Just keep going west, I think. I don't think there's anybody that really is worth talking to in here. And I don't know if I've been to this area yet. We have not. All right.
Jolie, it is you.
There we go.
I need your help. Sundry's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Selkaths will listen to you.
Who's this?
Don't worry, Alora. We'll get to the bottom of this and help Sundry. Somehow.
What? What was that?
Got something on your mind?
Yeah. Who's that? Tell me about Sundry. How do you know him?
What? You think because I'm a hermit, I've always been a hermit?
Yeah.
Just because I haven't seen Sundry for 20 years doesn't mean he's not a friend.
Man, that's deep.
Changed a lot in that span of time, though. But to become a murderer, I can't see it. That's not the Sundry I knew. He was a good man. Put me up in his home for a year back after I left the Order. War hero, too. Or so I hear. I wouldn't mind helping the fellow if we can. I owe it to him. Or you can be a young monkey lizard and ignore me, I guess. Well, I don't expect much these days.
Wow. Okay. Well, either help me or you're a monkey lizard. That's okay.
Sundry's being held at the Selkath courts.
All right.
They won't let anyone in to see him. Please.
Don't worry.
Okay. Is that this right over here? No, this is the holding cells. Only the arbiters are permitted into the prison cells, human. I'm sorry. My bad. Worth a try. Worth a shot. What's going on over here?
Do we have a deal?
That's an awful lot of money. Is there something you're not
It's true,
telling
Caldwell.
me?
It's true.
Don't be so suspicious. The Republic is generous. We pay our mercenaries well.
Makes sense, I guess. All right, I'm in. When do I start?
Just show up at the Republic Embassy tomorrow and speak to our representative there. I'm sure he'll have some task he wants you to start on right away.
Yo. Oh, we picked up an Achani mercenary. There you go, Republic.
Mind? I'm in the middle of a Republic recruiting drive right now. I need to hire these mercenaries before they sign up with the Sith.
The Sith? Why are you hiring mercenaries?
In case you hadn't noticed, there's a war on. If we don't hire these mercs, the Sith will. Now, excuse me. I have to continue my recruitments. Do you mind?
Yeah. Maybe you could hire me.
I don't know if you've got what we're looking for. Jedi aren't generally suited to mercenary work. If you want, talk to Roland Wan at the Republic Embassy and see if he can find anything for you. It's north of here, just east past the first courtyard.
Never been there.
Just off the north end of the second courtyard. You can't miss it.
I'm pretty sure I could.
Excuse me. I have to continue my recruitments.
It's like his time is valuable or something. Sheesh, can you imagine? Is this the Pazakdin?
Greetings, human. My name is Nilko Boas. I hope you're enjoying yourself in Ato City. Our floating city is beautiful, is it not?
It's truly a wonder to behold.
You are too gracious, human. The beauty of Manon is delicate. Our ecosystem is complex and fragile, and I fear for the preservation of my planet.
Love the way they give directions on this planet. It's over there. It's so hard to navigate, knowing which one he's talking about. What are you talking about?
There is a task I would ask, human. Jedi. I fear there is nowhere else I can turn.
What do you want me to do?
Rest assured, there will be ample reward for this, human. I only require information, nothing more. The Republic has been hiring mercenaries, many more than usual. As an official of the Selkath people, this is of great concern to me. I only seek the reason for this change in Republic policy.
Why do you need me for this?
I cannot trust anyone else. The Republic obviously wants to keep their secret. I have inquired often as to their purpose and been rebuffed. The Sith cannot be trusted to give me an accurate report of events. They will twist the truth so that it furthers their own goals. And the mercenaries are well aware of the high wages the Republic is paying. They would not report anything that might slow the flow of credits into their accounts. Uncover the truth behind the Republic's actions, and I will pay you 500 credits.
Be careful here, kid. Start poking your nose in a place it doesn't belong, and you might not like what you find.
Please, see if you can find the answers I seek. Find why the Republic is hiring so many mercenaries. Find where they are going. Find why they do not return.
I'll look into it for you, Nilko.
Once you discover some information, please come speak to me. Believe it or not, I am a friend of the Republic. Whatever the truth, I shall do my best to protect the Republic's interests, and those of the Selkath, of course.
Interesting. Still looking into it.
I hope you're here to play some Pazak. I don't come here looking for sparkling conversation.
Sparkling. Sure, I'll play.
So lay your credits.
200, and I'm good right now.
Don't give up, even you loser.
Oh. One hand.
So lay your...
Called me a loser. I'm not one of those. All right, we got some new cards. I want both of these. Want both of these. I feel like we hit 17 quite often, so I might want to get 3 of these. We don't hit 19 often, and 19 I just want to stand on, so maybe I'll throw one of these and just fill out the rest with +3s. This should be good. Hey, this guy was talking smack, so I have to play one round of Pazak. Pazak. Pure Pazak. Do I tie? Or do I risk it? I risk it here. And then I get the 20, baby. Yeah, I'm feeling the ejection. Hey, it's not my fault that he talked smack and called me a loser. I gotta show him. I gotta show him a thing too. See, look at that. Yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What a loser. No way. Yeah, what a loser. What a freaking loser.
You got lucky that last game, but luck doesn't last. You got the guts to play again?
No, I'll take my credits. Thank you.
So clear out already.
What a loser. Easiest 200 of my life.
I am not for hire. Perhaps the Mandalorian or the Achani can help you. though they lack the stomach for certain jobs.
Man, I didn't know they were letting Transformers just wander on. I want to ask you some questions.
Ask whatever you wish, though you may find some of my answers distasteful.
Why is the Republic hiring so many mercenaries?
Perhaps you should ask them. The Republic prefers not to deal with my kind, though maybe they need an Iridorian to finish the job. The mercenaries they hire must be failing, as they are never heard from again. That is all I know. Is there more you wish to ask?
So breathy. I'm seeking an ancient star map or some alien ruins.
Manon has no such things, unless the Selkaths have them hidden away at the bottom of the ocean. Is there more you would know?
Gonna go for easy difficulty? I feel it. I feel it. Just kind of enjoy the immersion. Why is the Republic hiring so many mercenaries?
Perhaps you should ask them. The Republic prefers not to deal with them.
I've already asked that.
Those Achani mercs sure travel light. Look at that one over there. Nothing but a couple vibro blades and a pair of light blasters on his belt. But I've seen his kind in action. They hit hard and fast. And you never have to worry about a double cross with the Achani. I'd rather stand with them than against them in any fight, that's for sure.
He seemed like a well-spoken mercenary. What?
If you're here to offer me a job, I'm not interested right now. I got so many offers I can't keep up as it is. Maybe that Iridorian skullslacker at the bar, or the Achani nerf herder cowering in the corner is available.
Can I ask you some questions?
Normally I'd charge you for information, but times are good right now and I'm feeling generous. So ask your questions, free of charge.
Oh, thanks, man. Do you know anything about the ancient ruins or a star map?
If there ever were any ruins on this world, they've long since disappeared beneath the oceans.
Don't you hate the Republic for defeating your people?
I'm a realist. It was war, after all. And even though the Republic destroyed my people, the leaders of the Armada were Revan and Malak, so I hate the Sith just as much. And with this war, there's plenty of opportunity to take bloody vengeance against both sides and make a nice profit along the way. We Mandalorians are always practical that way, not like those bloodthirsty Iridorians or those honor-bound Achani. Or anything else you want?
What do you have against the Achani and the Iridorians?
Nothing. Except that the Achani are a bunch of fey dancers
Got him.
in a battle with tiny weapons not fit for Mandalorian children.
Got
They
him.
hardly wear any armor because it slows them down when they run away. The Achani are better than the Iridorians. Those savages keep hacking at fallen foe even after death, mutilating the corpse out of pure bloodlust. I even heard they'll turn on each other when the battle fever hits. Who wants to work with someone like that? I can pretty much name my price right now, especially since the Republic's so desperate for mercs all of a sudden. They ain't saying, but the price is sure right. Of course, I haven't heard of anyone coming back, so I'm guessing the job ain't easy. So why are you telling me?
Fine.
Greetings, human. My name is Selkaths. I've heard it said that you had no friend of the Sith. Is this true?
Actually, I kind of like the Sith.
They've got style. You like the Sith? You're obviously not the person I'm looking for to complete this task.
I was just kidding.
Your words are strange, human. You claim one thing, then the exact opposite. Perhaps this is what your species calls humor. If so, it appeals to loose pieces. However, I believe you now speak the truth about your dislike of the Sith. Though I suspect we have little in common, human, I share your dislike of the Sith. They have brought grief to my family. I am not a fool. I know the Sith do not respect our laws as the Republic does. Were it up to me, I would do everything in my power to aid the Republic in the war against Malak. But intergalactic politics stay in my hand. Still, I know the Sith are evil, and I fear what they will do to my people, and that they may be doing now.
What are you talking about?
Many of the Selkaths have vanished, human. Most have gone missing or on the cusp of adulthood. The youth who will someday lead this planet, my own daughter, Shasa, is among those who have disappeared. These disappearances coincide with the arrival of the Sith, and I cannot dismiss the connection. The Sith are up to something, human. Something sinister. I feel it.
You want me to investigate these disappearances?
I will give you 500 credits if you can uncover the fate of my daughter and the other missing Selkath youth. Not much, but all I can afford. I have no official authority in this matter, and my personal wealth is not vast. There's no one else I can turn to, human. The Republic agents are too closely watched by the Sith, and the Otto City authorities cannot act without proof of Sith involvement.
I shall look into these disappearances for you, Shayless.
I cannot imagine where to begin the investigation, though I suspect the Sith did not act alone. Perhaps the Worlders in the Mercenary Enclave know something. If you learn anything human, report back to me at once. If you uncover the fate of my daughter and the other missing Selkath youth, I will reward you as promised.
Okay.
I have no desire to speak to you. I know you have links to the Republic.
Yo, relax.
I have no
You hiring for the Republic or the Sith?
Neither.
Then why are you wasting my time?
My bad.
There's big money to be made here. I can't risk missing a job offer because I'm yapping with you.
We made, just a little finished making tacos and some yellow rice. Delicious. Oh, yeah, she sent a picture in the Discord. Meh. No one else for me to talk to in there, so I guess it's politics time. Soyam. Politics time. Let's quick save this, because I might want to save some of this, because I know it can be kind of
The Republic respects the peace of Otto City, Your Honor. But the Sith are a violent people who leave violence in their wake. I have 3 soldiers in the infirmary.
If the Republic soldiers were more capable, they would not have suffered such serious injuries. Are my soldiers to be punished simply because they won a fair fight?
I hardly call 6 against 3 a fair fight. The Sith are cowards who attack only when they have the advantage of numbers.
I'm aware of the Republic's indignation. However, witness reports clearly state your Republic soldiers were as willing to engage in violence as the Sith in this case.
They were provoked, Your Honor. The Sith goaded them into this fight.
Taunts and threats are not sufficient provocation in the eyes of this court. Words can be ignored, which is what your men should have done. I find both the Republic and the Sith to be equally at fault for this breach of the peace. I shall throw all parties involved into the Otto City jail, but since no Selkath were harmed in this conflict, I will show mercy and levy a fine of 10,000 credits to both sides. Oh my god! The court is dismissed, though I warn you that further disturbances will not be viewed with such leniency. 10,000 each? Easy money.
Why can't the Selkaths see what the Sith are really like? They should ban them all from this planet.
One day soon, the Selkath will pay for the indignities they have inflicted on the Sith.
Okay. Judge Shelkar. I am Judge Shelkar, acting on behalf of the Selkath government of Manan. It is my task today to answer the needs of off-world citizens of both the Republic and the Sith Empire. If you have legitimate grievances with another party, then you should speak to me. You should first, however, consult with the Republic Embassy before pressing formal charges. Is there something you wish to bring to my attention? How did you know I was from the Republic? Your ship register is originally from the Republic world of Transel. Therefore, you are a Republic citizen. Or are you saying you stole your ship? No. Perfectly legitimate. I see. Is there more you need? I would like to investigate the murder case involving Sultry. That is acceptable, I believe. In Manan legal tradition, as defendant can have an arbiter who tries to prove the innocence in court. The arbiter is a neutral party that can investigate and present evidence in the trial, and argue on the defendant's behalf. As you are a Jedi, I believe you could fulfill this role adequately.
I suppose you're Sultry's only hope. We have to at least try to help him.
So be it. You are now appointed arbiter in the case of Sultry versus the Sith Empire. Your name and position have been recorded in our files. I will now inform you of the pertinent facts in this case. You have a limited amount of time in which to investigate and organize the defense of your client, and I advise you to use it wisely. Sultry was seen leaving a hotel, leaving behind a dead Sith woman, Elaso Huros, who has been charged with murder and is held in the Otto City prison facilities. Due to his crippled status, he is being held in a solitary holding cell. Witnesses claim to have seen the killing and are being detained at the hotel in question pending the trial. The manager of the hotel has now been informed of your appointment. Alasa was found dead of a blaster wound with an incriminating Republic medal clutched in her hand. This information has been uploaded to your datapad. It would be wise to review all information before the trial starts. You may question Sunry or the witnesses. The evidence in this case is heavily stacked against Mr. Sunry. I believe it will take some doing to absolve him of guilt.
Yes, but it almost seems too heavily stacked, doesn't it? Very suspicious.
You may also interview the judges here, including myself, to get an idea of the pertinent factors in this case. Since this is also your first case, and you are an off-worlder, I feel compelled to add good luck as my final missive. Okay. I guess we can just talk down the line of the judges to start. I shall answer questions pertaining to this case and those questions only. What do you think of Sunry? I find the idea that some half-human cripple could murder someone as obviously competent as the Sith Alasa questionable at best. A man who could barely walk killed a Sith warrior in her prime? Preposterous. But I wouldn't put it past the Republic to try and arrange such circumstances to see her dead. The Sith are much more straightforward about their intentions. Is that all? Is there anything suspicious about this case?
I find it presumptuous to assume that...
What do you think of Sunry? Yeah. What do you think of the Republic and the Sith Empire?
I think the Republic is an institution in sore need of change. It has gone on too long. The Sith are the fresh wind of change blowing across the galaxy. I do not believe in the false stories of the evils of the Sith Empire. They are nothing compared to the oppression and stagnation that the Republic represents at its core. If I was given the power to decide, Manan would join the Sith, forcing the Republic to accept the new face of the future. But sadly, it would appear that I am wiser and more far-sighted than my immediate superiors. I am relegated to civil judicial matters. I will judge this case, and I will find Sunry as guilty as he is charged to be.
So nice to meet an impartial judge for a change.
Nailed it.
Impartiality is one thing. Blindness is another entirely.
You said it, not I.
Whoa, relax.
Are you finished? Why are you running around? Jolie, relax.
Look at him. Can't see him, he's behind my head. I have no more questions for now.
Do not bring frivolous topics to discuss. I deal with the trial information.
Okay. Coda.
The Arbiter, since you have been permitted to defend Sunry against these accusations, I shall assist how I can.
What do you think of Sunry?
Sunry was a great warrior in this time. He fought for the Republic against the Sith aggression and proved valorous. I have great respect for his accomplishments and find it tragic that he finds himself in his current condition. If the Republic had more individuals like him right now, I do not believe the Sith would be so great a problem for your people. Is there any other way I can assist you?
Is there anything suspicious about Jolie? Is there anything suspicious about this case other than Jolie?
I find it questionable that a man with such a reputable past as Sunry would murder a Sith woman, especially not from behind. But knowing the Sith, there was probably some deception involved. They seek to do the same thing to us here. There's been much pressure by the Sith on our government, and even on the judges themselves, to deliver a guilty verdict in this case. But the letter of the law is absolute, and we will not be compromised for Sith power games.
Anything else? What do you think of the Republic and the Sith Empire?
I find this great battle being waged across the galaxy both disturbing and ultimately tragic. For all its faults, your tottering Republic has benefited the vast majority of the galaxy for many millennia. To see it fall into ruin in such a short time. I do not like the Sith, but I make no effort to hide. I will even admit that if given the option, I would rule that we should join the Republic. But I must remain impartial and rule on this case as the law requires.
I know you're already a few playing Sith, but how far in the game are you? I've never played. Probably a little over halfway. If I had to say, like a little over halfway through the game. It's actually, the game is free right now, and on if you have Amazon Prime ARM stuff, you can actually claim it for free through Twitch. So if you've never played it, that's a good way to kind of get it for free. But yeah, but we're around midway. Probably like right at halfway, actually, yeah. No more questions. I don't want to talk to that guy again. We'll talk to this one. Naleshikon. I suppose I must spend some time talking to you since you're here in an official capacity. What do you need? What do you think of Sunry? Sunry was a Republic soldier, a hero even. Do you think his Republic masters would let someone so valuable go so easily? I think not. I think Sunry maintains his contacts with the Republic and seeks to escalate the situation here. Is there something else you require? What do you think of the Republic and the Sith Empire? Oh wait, anything suspicious? I find this case to be very straightforward. Sunry is from the Republic, and Lhasa from the Sith. The great empires battling now live out their conflict through their minions too. Is that all? I do not buy into the Republic line that this is some epic battle of the good Republic against the evil Empire. The Sith Empire is merely an expensive power, which, like the Republic, was early in its history. It is simply the turning of history, where the old is swept away by the better new. Is there anything intelligent you wish to know? Jeez.
Then go and do not disturb me unless you have trial business to discuss.
Since you have been designated arbiter in the Sunry case, I shall answer questions that you might have.
What do you think of Sunry?
Sunry is a former Republic officer who is highly regarded by your people. He's admired by your people here in Manan, and even seems to maintain some sort of relations with them still. If he is as capable as some of the Republic citizens still believe him to be, he is certainly capable of actions that would result in his murder. Is there anything else you wish to ask in relation to this case?
Anything suspicious other than you right now?
Well, I've often wondered, if Sunry were so innocent, why was he blah? Why would he have been running if he had not committed the crime himself? Was at least aware of what had occurred. This case seems fairly simple and obvious to me. Your Republic types stick together, however, and I assume you will go to lengths to defend him.
KOTOR.
KOTOR. What else do you want to ask? Both empires are at fault for this current conflict. The Republic is past laying the foundations upon which the Sith Empire grew, and the Sith now, obviously, for starting the war. But no matter the wrongs that have been done in the past, the Sith have no cause for renewing hostilities. It almost seems as if they want to conquer everything. I believe the Republic has every right to defend itself and drive the Sith back where they came from. Unfortunately for them, and perhaps for us, they do not seem to be doing too good a job of it. Was there anything else you want to know?
I'm good.
Return if you have pertinent details to this case to discuss.
So sultry.